Hello everybody, welcome back. Thank you for joining me on my out and about adventures again. Today I've come to my local canal here at Compton in Wolverhampton. The lock I'm sitting on is actually one of the oldest locks on this stretch of canal. I've been born and bred really on the side of canals back in the days of sitting on the canal for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours as a child fishing. And this is where I think my love for nature actually came from, because I was always out with nature. I used to sit there for hours and hours and hours, and where I was catching no fish, I used to watch around for the nature, fish jumping, gnats playing, dragonflies hovering around, kingfishers, otters. It was all there for me, and I think this is where I get my main passion from. So today I thought I'd bring you back along the canals to see what's out and about. Fancy it? Come on, get your hat on, let's go.
Secondhand, I felt a bit forgotten. Not your plan, but now the days of silence outgrow the fun things we have done. But tell me, do you wanna carry on? Plants don't grow without water, and they cave when it's cold. We go till we're older. Put your head on my shoulder and let's enjoy the ride.
Do you remember when you was a child and you used to get the buttercups and put underneath your chin and see if you like butter or not? They used to glow underneath your chin. I love buttercups and they make for a perfect picture. But with buttercups, what I tend to find out is that they blow highlights out a lot. So what I tend to do is just shoot one stop under exposure, because that way then I can control the highlights a lot better. Then when I put them into post, I can knock it down if needed to be. I'm going to shoot these at ISO 100, and I'm going to shoot, it's about 1/80th of a second. The light keeps going in and out, so I'm actually waiting for the cloud to come over to take the shot. And I'm going to shoot around f4, f5. And yet again, I'm going to leave plenty of distance in between the background, so it should give me a nice blurry effect. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shoot back of the grass. I'm going to shoot back of the grass so I can bring some greens in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the grass behind, in front of the camera, and focus onto the petals as good as I can. And when you shoot your shot, you should get a green exposure or something like that on the back of it, and it does work out for a great shot. So what I'm going to do now is I'm not just going to take a picture of a single flower. I want to take pictures of all the flowers. Yeah, we've got a macro lens, but macro lens really doesn't mean that I've got to be up mega close and take a picture of a single flower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back from the picture. I'm going to focus on a bunch of the flowers, and then I'm just going to let everything run through, and we'll see if that makes for a nice picture as well. Also, we've got this lovely hawthorn bush, and because the light's just faded down, it means I can take shots of it. Now it looks simple, but simple shots to me are always the best shots. There ain't nothing much you got to do on it. Open your aperture up, like I said before. Get right on them little stamens, and just let the picture do the work. So I'm going to be using exactly the same settings as I did before, to be fair. 1/200th of a second, f4, ISO 100. Let's see if you like these ones. I've just come across these green Alchemist plants. They're a wild plant with 5 blue petals, and they start off purple, but they go into a nice blue colour. The middle of the flower sticks out and the petals seem to hold back, but these are the first of May's wildflowers. And what these are is these are what the bees and insects all need. These give them the start, the boost, the year they need, but they also make a nice picture. With all this lovely green behind me, I believe I can get an half decent picture out of this. So I'm going to try and take a picture just to see what them like. I am not guaranteed to start it, but it might be a good picture. I've gone for 1/60th the shutter power. I'm at f4 because I just want a bit more depth of field, and I've gone for ISO 100. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work my way around. I'm going to get my camera so it's at a place I want it at. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rock backwards and forwards until I get it in focus. That way then I should nail that brilliant shot. Well, that ain't too bad, to be fair. I've just come across some forget-me-nots on the other side of the canal, and I think they're going to make for a great pictures. The actual lines that the picture holds itself means that there isn't a lot of work need to be doing. I'm going to be using my macro lens and my 750D, but don't mean I've got to get that close. But with using a macro lens, it means that I can just focus in, get it sharp, and I believe that it could make a good picture, to be fair. I'm going for 1/100th of a second, f5.6 and ISO 100. Let's see how this goes. Let me know. Just walking back now towards home, and I've come across this yellow flower that's growing out of the wall, as you can see, and this shows how good nature is. Nature grows anywhere and in any weather. You think this is open to all elements: rain, wind, snow, ice, and it's strong and healthy. And I love how its character grows against that wall. It's like, oh, you're not stopping me, I'm going to carry on. So I'm going to take a few shots of this, but first what I'm going to take one of the petals first, but I want to stand back. I want to stand back and I want to take a picture of the actual plant growing against the wall, because I think that gives it more creativity and more strength to the picture. I hope you've enjoyed this adventure. It's so nice to get back to my local roots. I love canals, like I said. Been bought and bred up on canals since I'm a little child and all the way till now. And that's why I think I really appreciate this wildlife and what we got around us. If ever you want to get out and you want to be on your own and be one with nature, then canals and rivers are the best place to go. Not many people come along canals and rivers, and when they do, they're only there to enjoy themselves, take the time and stroll, and do the same as what you do. Just get out in nature and be on their own. So until next time, if you've enjoyed this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thank you very much for watching to get in for the end of this one. Until next time, stay safe and happy snapping.
Secondhand, I felt a bit forgotten. Not your plan, but now the days of silence outgrow the fun things we have done. But tell me, do you wanna carry on? Plants don't grow without water, and they cave when it's cold. We could go till we're older. Put your head on my shoulder.